We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Novelty making a brand new video, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you want to support me any further, make sure you use my supported creator code Novelty. And hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications too. Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Novelty making a brand new video, guys. And in today's video, I'm giving you guys tips for 5-finger claw on iPhone. I do plan the iPhone 8 Plus, so it has a bigger display screen than any other. Well, it's the same as the iPhone XX Max and all that. But if you're playing like on a regular iPhone, it's probably gonna feel weird playing claw. So yeah, I'm just saying right now, 5-finger claw. Probably, you have to cramp some stuff up. But yeah, but today's I'm giving you guys some tips on how to get used to 5-finger claw faster, and like tips that I should have taken whenever I was playing 5-finger when I switched from 4 to 5. It's a lot of things that are gonna change, and you have to change them. But there's a few that are most important. When you switch into 4 to 5, or if you're switching 6 to 5 or something. I don't know. Or if you're just straight up switching to 5, like from 2 to 5 or 3 to 5. But yeah, number one is space your buttons out. So like what I mean by space your buttons out is like your shoe and edit button and your slots, like your weapon slots and your edit button. You have to space them out. You don't want to cramp them all the way up, because if you cramp them, to where they're really small and you like put them in one spot, you're gonna misclick a lot with 5-finger claw. So that's kind of mess. That's what I did a little bit. I would move my shoe and edit button like really close together, and I would misclick with edit and shoot. So yeah, so that's what kind of messed me up sometimes. I would edit instead of shoot, or I would just shoot instead of edit. But yeah, you want to space them out a lot, and your weapon slots too. You don't want to keep your edit button too close to your weapon slots, because then you're gonna want to click your pickaxe or your shotgun if you have your weapon slots like mine, and then you're gonna click the edit button on accident. You're gonna misclick. So yeah, you want to you want to space out your weapon slots and your edit button and all that, so you won't misclick as much, or so you just won't, in general, misclick or mess up whenever you're in a fight. And you want to make them big too. So yeah, that's my other tip. Make sure your buttons are big enough so where you won't misclick as much. So if you're misclicking your shoe button, you keep misclicking it, you're missing it, then make sure you make it bigger, guys, to where you can actually hit the shoe button or the edit button. So yeah, or just your weapon slots in general. Don't try to make them too small. Try to keep them at a medium size like mine, or just, I don't know, like do whatever you want to do. But if try not to make them like too small. Try to make them a little bit bigger. If you're misclicking a lot. So yeah, that's another tip. Just try to make them big as possible so you won't misclick as much. My third tip, guys, is to play creative for a while whenever you're switching, because you want to get the hang of it. You're not gonna just want to hop into a pub game and just like start dropping bodies, start playing pubs. You're gonna want to hop in creative and work on your building, work on your craft. You're gonna want to work on your edits, your building, whatever you want to do, your aim. Just make sure you hop in creative. Do not hop into a solo game or arena game or anything like that. You're gonna be straight up trash. You're gonna lose. You're gonna die like the first 5 minutes. You're gonna misclick a lot. So just hop in creative and just try to use the 5-finger claw. Something I didn't do. I'll hop in pubs like every other game because I thought it wouldn't be that hard switching to 4 to 5, but it kind of is pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, especially with the shoe button. Your editing, dedicated button and all that, it's all gone. Your dedicated button's gone, so you can't edit while building, which kind of sucks, but eventually you get used to it. So yeah, that's what I did. I didn't hop in creative. I'll play pubs 24/7, to be honest. But that's kind of the bad thing about me. I don't know. I didn't really watch that many tips and tricks videos about 5-finger claw, because there wasn't really that many out there. People didn't really post 5-finger claw videos. I mean, there were some 6, but that's pretty much it. But not on iPhone, mainly iPad. But yeah, I came to make this video for all the iPhone users out there. So yeah, shout out to y'all, gang. Fourth tip, guys, is to make sure you change your sensitivity. So if you switch from 4 to 5, or if you just switch to 5 in general, you're gonna want to change your sensitivity. It's a whole lot different from 4 to 5 and all that. I didn't really notice that, until I started missing a lot of my shots. My fingers will feel weird. It's because you change your shoe button in general, and like it feels weird, like playing from 5 to 4. Like, I don't know, for me, I had to change my sensitivity because I was missing a lot of shots, or I just wasn't like feeling smooth when I was building. I felt like I was going too fast, so I had to turn it down a little bit. I don't know about y'all, but I do recommend changing your sensitivity from 4 to 5, or just if you're switching to 5 in general, just change your sensitivity, because one thing's gonna be off. Like probably your building, you're gonna mess up a lot, or your aiming. I usually try to change that. I changed it. I feel a lot much better. I'm still trying to get used to it. I do hop in aim courses and all that. My new sensitivity, I'm trying to get used to it and try to max it out, to the point where I find like the right sensitivity for me right now. I'm kind of like in the middle right now. I like it right now, but I'm like, when I'm building, it feels like a little bit too slow, but when I'm aiming, it's really good.
But if you're switching guys from like 2 fingers to 5 fingers, like you might have to take a while to like get used to it, especially because you know you're switching from 2 fingers or 3 fingers to 5, and that's a lot different. You know, your thumbs and you know all that. But if you're switching 4 to 5, it shouldn't be as hard. You know, from 4 finger to 5 finger wasn't really that hard for me. It just, you know, add an extra finger, and you know, just get used to it after a while. Just play a lot, you know, play a lot of creative. Don't try to hop in arena or anything like that. But one thing is, you're gonna miss the dedicated button a lot, because it really did help you building with your thumb, you know, holding it down and all that. But switching to 5, you know, you feel more better. You feel like a faster builder. You could do actually more stuff. Your swaps are gonna be better switching to 5 finger. You know, you're gonna feel a lot more things improve. Your editing and all that. I felt a lot of improvements when I switched to 5 instead of, you know, staying on 4. That's why I switched in general. You know, but I'm not used to it yet. I don't play a lot because school has been taking up, like, you know, most of my time. But I try to play as much as I can at night, and you know, I try to make videos and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard, you know, grinding arena, you know, playing creative, 1v1 and all that. You know, I usually do that on the weekends, but right now I'm just trying to play the game for fun. You know, season's about to end and all that, so I'm just grinding. You know, some arena and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the tips, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And your boy Will is out.